Hello guys, and in today's video I will be showing you how to breed Pokemon so you can get ultimate IVs. So first of all, you will have to get two Pokemon that you want, a male and a female. Wait, I was battling. Let me switch out my battling team. Okay, and then so first, you will want a male and a female Pokemon that you will want to breed. Right now, I am breeding Slowpoke. Tell me if you want more of that accent or not. I 110% wasn't planning that last night. Oh, okay. So, you need two Pokemon that you want to breed. Or you want one Pokemon that you want to breed for IVs so you can get a competitive Pokemon. So first what you have to do is you have to get two Pokemon and then you have to put them in a daycare. For my instance, I'm breeding a Slowpoke, trying to get a Slowbro, 100% not going to be a new team member. And so then, as you will see, I have my Slowpokes in here, a male and a female. And then at the beginning, you're not going to want to put Destiny Knot or Everstone. Oh, speaking of Destiny Knot or Everstone, these are a few needed items so then you can get good IVs. You need a Destiny Knot and an Everstone is all that I use, but you can also use the power items. I don't know how good the power items are. I've seen them used and then they're pretty good. But I personally just use the Destiny Knot and and what the Destiny Knot does is it passes down 5 IVs from the two parents. So say my female Slowbro has 31 in HP and then 31 in defense, and then my male Slowbro has like 5 in special attack, 20 in special defense, and then like 15 in speed. Those I just named 5 because those IVs would pass down. And the 5 is taken out of the two parents again. And then what the Everstone does is it passes down the nature. So let's just take example I'll just do my Frostlass quick. So I wanted a mild Frostlass. I was gonna get a timid one, but I just decided to go mild because its special attack needed more health than its speed. And so I was breeding and I wanted a mild. So then I kept on breeding until I got a mild Snorunt, and then I put an Everstone on that, so then every single Snorunt would be a mild, and then I used a Dawnstone on the Frostlass. Same for Ambipom. I wanted a Naive or Jolly Nature on it, so I got Naive, which adds speed, because its attack is decent. Its attack is pretty high and its speed is good. If you guys can hear a dog in the background, that's because I'm at my grandparents and they have 2 dogs. Real quick, I'm gonna let her in. Nothing. Okay. So then with my Ambipom, so I have the Naive Nature from the Everstone, and then that was passed down. And then of course EV train. And speaking of EV training, if you guys want me to do an EV training video, I can do that. Okay. Sorry. And now, but for instance, now I'm wanting a slow bro that has a bold nature, I believe. Yeah. So then, oh, I named some HA for no purpose at all. Um, and then so I want this. I really like this Ivy's. So then, so I have one parent hold the Everstone, so then I can get the nature I want, and then I have the other parent hold the Destiny Knot, so then I can get the Ivies that I want. Okay, now on to like actual breeding or whatever. First up, you're gonna need a hoverboard. It's like the most needed thing for breeding is a hoverboard. And if you don't have one, you can, I'll real quick show, you can either go to Amphion or Port Deca, but I'm just gonna go to Amphion just because. And then you go here, you go here, and then, oh come on. One of the dogs is being like on an absurd level of annoying. Okay, so sorry about that, but now, whoa, what the heck? What the heck? What did I do? Okay. So now you're here, and now you go down here to here, and this is Heroes Hoverboards, and then you can just go in here, and then you can, if you don't have any Robux, you can get these free boards, or if you have some Robux and you kind of want to spend it, then you can spend it on some of these boards, or you can go over to Port Deca into their Heroes Hoverboards. But just for the sake of time and video, I'm not going to show that. Oh, and also to breed, you have to be at Laguna Lake, because this is where it happens. This is where the daycare is. And then, so now my two slowpokes are in there breeding. And then you go on your hoverboard, and then what I do is I just hold W and A, and then you hit escape, and then escape again, and now I have, my hands are off the W and A buttons. It's just only to go AFK, so then you can watch some of my other YouTube videos while you're breeding. And it's just like really efficient. And once an egg hatches, it'll say "oh." Chat. It'll say "oh," and then the egg will hatch. Woohoo! And now you are getting yourself a Pokemon that you're breeding. And yeah. And then I'm just gonna do a quick check. That's decent. Okay, and then to tell if you can get an egg or not, this guy right here will be facing towards the mailbox. Like he'll be facing like here instead of over there, over there, over there, over there. Just always make sure that he's facing the mailbox. And personally, what I like to do is I like to just go like near his arm right here and tap on him, so then he's not facing the other way, and then it's hard for me to tell if an egg is ready. So then it'll say, "oh, hello, something happened, it's somehow holding an egg, not quite sure where it came from, but you want it right, heck yeah, I want that egg. And also he gives you an option to give him your egg, but I only do that like when I'm done and I get my Pokemon and then there's an egg ready, because I mean someone has to have fried eggs, right? Okay. Um so then and also if you want to see how long breeding takes, this is how long. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm on my 5th box of Slowpokes. And now, so then you talk to this guy, he gave you your egg, and now you just go here, and again escape and go AFK, or whatever, or if you're active, then I would recommend going to a skate park and just going around here, just because I feel like in the skate park you get more steps for some reason, and steps are what you need to hatch eggs. And speaking about steps, there's two abilities that make you take double steps when hatching eggs. And those two are Flame Body and Magma Armor, I believe. And what I do is, so you just go to Route 1, catch a fletchling, just evolve it into a Fletchinder. No need to have it a Talonflame if it's just for breeding. The reason why I like Fletchinder is because it has Flame Body and it learns Fly, which is really helpful. So you get a 2-in-1, and then so you get a 2-in-1, and now my egg is ready to be collected. And then you just collect it. I'll real quick show you what happens if you don't collect it. Oh hey, the person I wanted to see when we were racing your Pokemon, something amazing happened. Somehow was holding up an egg. I'm not quite sure where it came from, but you want it, right? If you don't want it, hit no, and then he'll say, oh, well, I'd be happy to keep the fried eggs for you. Would you like me to keep the egg? Yeah. There's your fried eggs. Yep, you can officially have fried eggs. The guy is happy. Oh, and also you really want to make sure that that your Slowpoke, or that your 2 Pokemon, you really want this. Like this, or well, you just don't want, they don't like each other. Because if they don't like each other, then they are never going to breed. Trust me, I have this Ditto that I literally gave away because it was so bad. Okay, and wow, he already has an egg ready. He's already his fried eggs, and now he's ready to give me another one. So that's, and then that's IV breeding, and then hidden abilities are also found breeding and in the wild, but I would recommend a breed for them. I think hidden abilities are 512 chance. But real quick, let me go here. It's a 512 chance to get the hidden ability, but if you have this ability charm, then it makes it so you can, it's 1 out of 256, which is much better than 512. But it does cost 500 Robux. So if you don't have that much Robux and you really want a hidden ability, good luck. And you should get some friends to help you out. But I got it, just because I had gotten, I had became Reach, and I had just gotten a Game Pass because I had, a little while ago, I had been wanting a Gale Wings Talonflame, just because Gale Wings is pretty good. But yeah, so then I got the ability charm, and then I gave up on it. Anyways, that's the story of hatching eggs and getting hidden ability. But now we have another Slowpoke. AJ, please. Danish. Decent IVs. Actually, no, that's not the good. No, that's not that good. But then that's basically the guide. It's really simple. It takes a while to get really good IV Pokemon, but it's really simple. And like I said at the beginning of the video, with your hoverboard, you can you can just go R and then hold W and A and then hit escape and then escape again, and now you're AFK, and now you can watch more of my videos, which are awesome content. Oh wait, I just remembered something. So you guys want to know, I can guarantee that you guys are screaming at your computers, show us where the Destiny Knot is! Okay, I will. So now you go to, what? Okay. So now you go to Anthean City, Battle District, of course. Or well, you just fly to Anthean City, then you go here. I just like to go over here instead of the main ray, just because. Then you go over here into the housing district, and then you go down those stairs, which are for me really hard to get down, and then you go into the golden Pokeball and you just enter, and now you go over here because this is the arcade, and yes, the Destiny Knot is found at the arcade, and right now I have 477 ticks. And then you just go in here, then the Destiny Knot has 7,000 ticks. So if you don't have Robux or anything like that, but if you do have Robux, then you can just talk to this guy. He'll give you 5,000 ticks for 100 Robux. I'm not going to do that right now. Or the quickest way on how to get ticks efficiently is to just go like this, go to the ski ball thing, believe it or not, and then you put your mouse like right over the second out of these 3 holes, and then you just drag it down a tiny bit, and then it will most likely always go in 40. You will have to practice it, which I did, and now it basically always goes in 40.